A Charles County judge ruled a former professional cornhole player accused of murder will wait for trial behind bars. Dayton Webber, a quadruple amputee, is charged with killing his best friend Broderick Wells. Webber's defense argued trial delays have kept him in jail longer than normal, but as Matt Gregory reports, emotional testimony from the victim's mother helped keep Webber locked up.
A second bond review for Dayton Webber. His attorney saying, look, as this trial takes longer, it's more difficult for him behind bars because he's a quadruple amputee. At the same time, prosecutors said, well, the seriousness of the charges means he should stay behind bars. But what might have tipped the judge in the prosecution's favor was the victim's mother speaking directly to him. This morning, the family of Broderick Wells found themselves back at the Charles County Courthouse.
He was a shining light.
Another bond review for Dayton Webber, the man accused of killing Anita Stewart Murchison's son.
I was worried about him being released and being released to the community and the community being safe.
Inside the courthouse, Webber's attorney said in March of this year, the quadruple amputee drove Wells and two others through Charles County. The attorney said the two best friends argued and Wells and Webber both had guns and Webber fired in self-defense.
It is so very hard because in my heart of hearts and some of the things they're saying about my son, I know it's not true.
Webber's attorneys also argued that the long delays on DNA analysis from the state keeps pushing the trial date back for Webber. And given that he's a quadruple amputee, jail is more difficult for him. They asked the judge to release him to his parents for house arrest.
Through this whole thing, I've been feeling tortured.
But before responding, prosecutors had Wells' mother testify. She stood in the courtroom and told the judge if Dayton Webber was released, she would fear for her family and the community's safety.
I had a lot of anxiety and panicky, but I needed to get my point across to how I felt, that he should not be released.
Prosecutors then laid out several points. First, that Webber fled to Charlottesville, Virginia after the shooting. And they told the judge he also owned many guns, and within a few minutes, the judge made his decision. Webber will wait in jail for his trial.
I feel vindicated.
After court with family support and her son close to her heart, Wells' mother said she did her part today, but there's a long road ahead for what she calls justice.
And it's so sad that he'll never get to fully live out his life and show his talents and his gifts, and his daughter won't get to know him.
So Webber's trial date will now be in February with a motions hearing just before that in November. In Charles County, I'm Matt Gregory, WUSA 9.